The Information Broker, and today's video we're going to be talking about nice guys versus bad guys. And I mean, it just kind of came up after doing a little bit of consideration and research, but essentially what it means to be a nice guy versus a bad guy in womanese is very simple. There's only one difference between a bad guy and a nice guy, and it's his essentially it's his experience with women. And they may, and that's why women tend to go for older guys, because they're more experienced, and they have more experience not only with other women, with life, with wealth and finances, but also with women. Not only with sex, but also like how to interact with women. They want you to lead. They want you to be a little bit disagreeable. They want you to have boundaries. They want a man that respects himself. If a woman kind of comes into your life and runs amok, they run all over you, like Jada Pinkett Smith or Amber Heard with Johnny Depp. I mean, they'll fucking ruin you. Like, women, they're like children. They test the fucking boundaries, and if you let them do it, they'll take it for granted and try to sabotage your, like, who you are even more. Like, they'll take it a step further. And so you have to tell them, don't cross my fucking boundaries, or you can get the fuck out of here. Or you can just fuck off, or there's gonna be serious consequences for you not following, the orders, not, respecting me, and not, respecting my boundaries. So essentially, like, and with experience with women, the bad guys expedite the game process. So if you're with a nice guy who have never gone on a date, or maybe a few, but never or has been in only one LTR, long-term relationship, he doesn't know. He thinks it takes 3 or 4 or 6 dates to get the fucking no. Like, a bad guy would go straight for the kiss, escalate, kino, maybe on the first or second. He'll try to at least get the hug or kiss in the first date, and then maybe the second date they'd fuck, or at least by the third, they'd sleep together. But women want, that's why women, because it makes them feel more emotional. Like, if you escalate the process and you're kind of sporadic, you're spontaneous, and you know how to trigger a woman's sexuality and awaken the inner whore within her, she'll respect you more. And because it makes her feel alive and excited, I mean, she'll gladly let you do it. She'll gladly let you lead. She'll gladly fuck you in the first or second date, because you know what you're doing. And the nice guy is essentially he doesn't have any experience. He takes his time with women. He lets the woman stomp all over him. He has no boundaries. He has no self-respect. And maybe he does, but when it comes to woman nature, he just kind of bows down and worships her feet. Don't be a simp. And you don't have to be the bad boy, but learn to kind of adopt some of the characteristics of a bad boy, because it makes you a lot more powerful in front of the woman. She respects you, and a woman can only fuck a man that she respects. So you have to draw that boundary. You have to say no. You have to be able to say no, and because that's also one of the greatest words that it's kind of an indicator of whether you're a good nice guy or a bad boy, is whether you can say no to her. And if you can, she'll respect you more, because few men can actually say no to her. I think if you kind of summarize everything, there's only 2 types of people that can say no to her. One is her parents, and 2 is a bad boy, because he doesn't give a shit, and women respect that. So that'll be it for today. But yeah, learn how to adopt some of the characteristics of the bad boy, and she'll love you more. So that's gonna be it for today. Please press the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.